Hey guys, SoundCity Someplace, and I am playing some Stanley Parable. So let's just get
All of his
right
co-workers
into
were
it.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go this way. And if you click, you can actually hear the keyboard typing. Listen. Sound that kind of freaky or cool or something.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. So don't have a coin on me. I'm going to be flipping a package of gum. Heads. I follow the dude in my head. Tails. I go the other way. Tails. Let's go this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Alright.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Sneaky like a ninja. Oh. They never see me coming. There's no one here.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been, but eager to get back to
Alright.
business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Alright, let's check. Ah, crap. Where's my... It landed tails. Yet again. Dang, dude, my packy gum just doesn't like your voice British narrator in my head.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible
Okay.
he wasn't 5 years ago.
Flip it again because I know that you can jump off of that thing. Tail. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go heads because I haven't actually played this one.
Look, Stanley,
haven't
I think
played
perhaps
through
we've gotten off on the
that
wrong
ending
foot
yet.
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else
I
can be
haven't seen the
difficult,
playthrough
but the
in
fact
forever.
is that the story has been about nothing but you.
Yeah,
all this
me.
time. There's someone you've been
Me go
neglecting,
that
Stanley.
way. You go that
Someone
way.
you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's
This is
her?
it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
It's a black door. I'm scared. Black doors always lead to death. They always lead to death. Well, goodbye, cruel world. Oh, God.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be
Wait,
the one to
unplug
do
it.
this. Oh,
Yes.
No, you can't.
I
you
did
just
it.
Unplug the phone? But that
I didn't
wasn't
even know
supposed
you
to be
could
a
do
choice.
that.
How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I did not think you
It's
could
definitely
actually
here,
do
clear
that.
as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even
Okay.
possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
What?
I can't believe it. How had I
What?
not noticed it sooner?
Tell me.
You're
What?
not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Gee,
and to think I've been
thanks.
letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated
It's
it
been
entirely.
less than, like,
It's
5
as though
minutes.
You completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Is this the
Well,
real...
I won't have that
This
kind
is
of
not
risk
the
on my
real
watch.
world.
I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real
God.
world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
It's
Choice.
an actual video.
It's the best part of being a real person.
Oh,
But
God.
if used incorrectly,
No.
can also be the most dangerous.
Please, no.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years
Okay.
helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his
God.
house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with
Wait,
a person
what?
who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the
Wait,
person to finish
what?
their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn
Yeah,
to a partner and practice saying,
yeah.
"My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm
My
supposed
goodness,
to be
is
having
it
a
4:30?
bad sack and crack."
I'm supposed to be having a bad sack and crack. Patience. Oh, practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular
Okay.
basis is the best
What
start to
are
a
you
healthy
doing?
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll
Nope.
ever make a significant contribution to the world,
I just play video
remember
games all day.
that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Gee, that
At
makes
this
me
time,
feel
Your
good.
instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Whoa,
welcome
what just
back.
happened?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're
Why are there
informed
different
of
colored
good
lights?
decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. What is going on? Where do I go? I am presuming I go in here.
Now that we
Oh.
know your choices are meaningful,
I
we
need
can't have you
crouch.
jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense.
That's
at
actually
all. We just need to
normally
get you
what-
home as soon as possible.
So far what
before
I've
the
done
narrative
is
contradiction
jump
gets
off
any
of that.
worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. So yeah. Apparently I have to backtrack the entire story. Makes sense.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
All right.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm just gonna enter the door on the right and see what happens.
No! Why did you do
What?
that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
What the heck is that? I'm running. I just want to go home. What if I go here again? Anything change? Nope. So I just have to go over there. Okay. Now what? What?
Ruined. I can't believe after everything
What's
we talked
happening?
about that my story, you destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of
I'm just
that?
gonna sit
What
down.
did you think was so special about seeing the game undone?
I
It
needed
was
a
so much
video to
garbage.
record.
It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that
Yes.
my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to
crap,
that?
something in my
I
eye.
can't erase that knowledge.
Ah.
I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving
Ah.
its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is
Okay.
it better to shut
Nope,
the game
it
down
isn't that
entirely?
way.
To willingly destroy all
No.
my work? I don't know.
Oh.
What's the answer? What
Just
do
wanna
I do?
play-
What do I do?
I don't know what's supposed to be.
No,
Let
I
me
have to.
jump. Let
I
me
have to
do
shut the game
parkour.
down. I have to.
No, don't
I have to.
restart. Oh god. Two weird special effects. I'm sorry if you hear the clicking. I'm for some reason screwing with the fan. What?
Oh,
This reminds me of
I'm
Portal.
here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing
Yeah.
in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground.
Thanks.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah,
Just
blame
had to
it
see.
all on me. All
Didn't I
on me.
impress
It's
upon you
all
how
my
important
fault.
it was to be like Stanley. He
Why don't
actually
you
knows how to
split-
do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Jeez, why are you getting
That
so
thought
angry,
hadn't
man?
even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
That's rude.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been
Spoilers.
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
Whoa.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
What
right.
just happened?
When Stanley came to a set of 202... he entered the door on his left.
Let me go through this and see if it
No!
can see anything.
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
What?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means
That's
choosing
scary.
responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Yes, so apparently
Just
I
follow my
have to
lead
go
and you'll
through
be
the
fine.
left door.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And that was not a jump cut. That immediately split me from there to there. Okay. Okay, the game is still intact.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I used to be able to open that. Aw.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I can't do anything. I wonder if you can go through there somehow.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp
Night
breath
Shark
and
one
then spoke the
one
code.
five. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. Don't know what it needs.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it
Night
into the receiver,
Shark
right there on the wall.
115. Night Shark 115.
I'm
Don't know what
sorry,
it
is there
wants.
a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Can't.
Please speak the code into the
I
receiver.
can't.
Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I can't. What do you want me to do?
Fine, you're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
No,
If
I
you
don't.
didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
If you would listen. What?
Into a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you
Out of body experience.
okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
What?
I need you to walk through the door.
What the heck?
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't go wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
So that's it for this episode, guys. Remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe, I guess. Thanks.
The story needs it.
I don't know if this is actually the end.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Okay.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay, it says the end is never the end. Probably nothing.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly
Whoa.
lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Okay. So apparently that was not the end of the video.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
If you'll shut up for a second. So, apparently that was the actual end of the video. So that's it for this episode, guys. Remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe. Peace.